let me give you your plan. Your plan is you're going to go find 2 of your team members that want to build like you do. See, it's something in it for them too. People wear an imaginary sign, what's in it for me. You need to let them know what's in it for them. If you and me and you get together, this is what's in it for us. We're all going to go out and we're going to commit to sponsor 1 person a month. Now you got 3 people made that commitment. So now you're going 3, 6, 12, 24, 48, 96. Who's got a calculator with them? All right, it's 3, 6, 12, 24, 48, 96, then what is it, 1? No, times 2. You're just doubling.
192.
192, and then what's the next number?
384.
384. That's where you would be by the time your 6 months coming in, okay? 384. What's 384? And okay, before I do that, let me just tell you that typically the average person is worth 4 points to you, okay? Typically, because you want to find 2 team members that are close to you and levels to go out and start doing this, okay? Think about it. You and 2 people, just let's go for it. We're not talking about going out sponsoring 100 people. We're talking about you and 2 people, 1 person a month. Then they make the same commitment with them, 1 person a month. How many points would you have if you times that times 4?
1,536.
How many points does it take to go to Hawaii? 1,500. So let's just all take a moment and think about that for just a second. You see, it's all about a decision, and it's very mathematical, but you got to make the decision first. So you know what? If you don't have 2 people on your team that you think would be interested in that, let's go find them. Let's go find them. And what would happen if you just accidentally sponsored 2? Right? Could happen, because guess what? Somebody's going to sign up next week that's going to use that and do it. Somebody's going to sign up next month and use that and do it. They don't even know they're using it, they're just doing it. Okay? Figure out mathematically what it takes for you to point from point A to point B, whatever your point B might be. If it's from gold to senior gold, you need to know that you need from 100 points to 250. You need to know there's a 150 point difference. Divide that by 4, that's about how many new people you need coming on your team. Okay? Give or take a few people. Do not call me and say, you said I needed 20 and I needed 21. Okay? Just do the math, all right? Interesting, isn't it? Now let's talk about the emotional part of this. You see, this is a relationship building business. I do need to have a relationship with you. That doesn't mean I need to know everything about you, but I do need a relationship. I need to be able to say hey and see you and how you doing, and team member, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited she's already a silver, or I'm so excited she's lost 5 pounds, or I'm so excited she's sleeping. You see, you do need a relationship with people, but you do need to keep your emotions intact. Because if I build a relationship with Sarah, and then Sarah says, you know what, Sheila, I have decided that I just really don't want to do Plexus. Okay, there's 2 things you can do. You can either accept that as a no, or you can go home and cover up your head and stay in the bed for 7 days and sulk about it. But you see, a no, 1 person will not determine where I'm going to be in this company. They will not. I will not let Sarah determine my outcome. I can't. If you do that, you'll never get anywhere. Now, I get excited when people tell me no. I just throw them into a whole new world. They're like, oh my God, who is this person? Because they tell me no and I get excited. Oh my gosh, Sarah, that's fantastic. No, I'm sorry, Sheila. I said no. Yeah, I heard you. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Well, I don't understand. I told you no. You know what I mean? They kind of like, what are you talking about? No, you don't understand. You see, I need so many no's to get to a yes, and you just got me closer to a yes. I appreciate it. I do. Thank you so much. Woo! Bring them on. Where's my next no? Right? You know anybody else have to say no, Sarah? Who's your friends that might could tell me no? Because I'd love to tell them about this business and just see if I can get a no. I challenge you to go out and get 10 no's today. Won't happen. It will not happen. You cannot go get but so many no's before you're going to get a yes. People are struggling to lose weight and get healthy. You cannot go get that many no's. But if I let her 1 no destroy me, the 10 yeses that are waiting behind her, I just blew it. I just blew it. Right? Do y'all understand? Your relationship, yes, but don't let your emotions get all whacked out about it. If I let everybody that I first started this business with tell me no, when I didn't even know what the product would do, it didn't even have a label on it. It came in a plastic jar in white. I look like a drug dealer out there. No labels, no nothing. Oh my gosh. Do y'all know how fortunate Y'all are. Because mine was about a third generation piece of paper that I copied so many times you couldn't even read it. Okay? I didn't even know what I was talking about. I had no idea. There were no hundreds of testimonies. There was mine, and Ronnie was like, hurry up, what happened this week? That's all we had. So you're so fortunate. You got hundreds of testimonies. You got pieces of paper that look nice. If I let all of those no's, and I got a few, okay? If I let those no's determine would I be standing in front of y'all today? No, I'd be out finding something else to do. Lord have mercy, I might be back in the beer business. God help us all. All right? So, do not let a no determine your outcome. And oh, by the way, if you knew that person too, that doesn't mean a thing to me, because I'm going to go find somebody new. How many of you in here have family? Are they not like the hardest person, with maybe exception with Sarah and her parents and her sister? But are they not the hardest people if you're brand new? Okay, you know why? Because yesterday you knew nothing, and today you're a health professional. Do not get discouraged if your mother goes, really?
They all did that. It took me months.
I know. I mean, really? Can't you just sell some lipstick? Okay? Do not let family or close friends determine your outcome. You see, I would much rather talk to a stranger. They're just a friend I don't know yet. Okay? So do not let certain people determine. And shame on you if somebody else brought your best friend in on their arm to the meeting. That just means you didn't do what you were supposed to do. So go congratulate that person. They did exactly what you should have done 6 months ago. Thank you. Just maybe they're in your downline. Look, I have a girl I've talked to since the very beginning about when it was just breath stuff, right? I invited her to the meeting. I got her to another meeting. I gave her a sample. I did everything, and when she got to the meeting, she said, well, you know, Michelle did talk to me last week. Lord, I've only been talking to you for 9 months. Well, guess what? Michelle's number 2 with me. I said, you know what, Christine, that'd be great. I think that's a perfect person for you to sign up with. Why would I want her to sign up with me if that's not what she really wants to do? She's seen Michelle there. Oh, Michelle's my best friend. Now, if Michelle was a stranger and I didn't know her and she wasn't in my downline, I might have a conversation with her. Well, you may not understand, but this is the way it kind of works. But all of our money goes in the same pool. You know, you might have a conversation, but you know what I'm talking about. So don't get too whacked out about it. So you got to keep your emotions intact, okay? Do not let your emotions get in the way. Real quickly, because I lose track so
I have
easily.
a coworker who called us Neoplexus freak. She asked me
Well, I'm the
questions about it.
freakiest of them all.
And then she went and joined with a friend of hers, and she answered me all the questions.
Oh, yeah.
And then she posted on Facebook, okay, all you Plexus freaks, this isn't working for me. I'm done. I'm like,
Yeah.
So
Well,
she sees me every day.
Guess what? You didn't want her on your team
No.
anyway.
Yeah.
Next. Y'all, if y'all sitting there been beating somebody over the head, move on. Oh, Lord, there's too many people out there, you guys. 1 in 3 people? Are you kidding me? Why would we worry about anybody? Look, my neighbors are just now figuring out I sell Plexus. My neighbor walked over, she said, you sell Plexus? I'm like, yeah, I do. I noticed your car 16,000 times. Okay? So do not let that bother you. Tracking is important, isn't it, Sarah? If you want to get to Emerald, you need to know where you are. If you don't track it, you don't know. If I asked Sarah, how many people have you come into your organization this month, she could tell me.
83.
83, you see? Because she knows. I don't care if it's 2, you need to know about it. You need to know about it. I have tracking sheets on my Plexus One side. There again, if you don't like paper, that's fine. Do it however you want to do it, but you got to track. You got to know how many people are coming in your organization. You need to figure out where you're going before you get there, okay? So tracking is important. If you don't track it, how in the world are you going to know anything? If you have a different way to track, I'm open to suggestions. I didn't even know I really tracked. I was just writing people's names down when they came in because I thought if I wrote their name down, I'm so bad with names, maybe when they introduce themselves to me, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, yeah. See, I did it just because I'm so bad with names. Guess what I was doing? I was tracking and I didn't even know it. I write their ambassador number, I write their name, I put the date they joined and what level they are to me. 16, all right. I don't care. I don't care what level they are. I just want to know who they are. I'm excited.